Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So, this is a what are these cards? Tarot reading, spiritual AF cards, inspirational cards, because these are the ones that I was guided to grab after I did my prayer of what I need to do. So this is just some spiritual advice or inspiration for you. So the song that I heard right after my prayer was Go Put Your Records On, Play Me Your Favorite Song, Go Ahead and Let Your Hair Down by, was it Corinne Bailey Ray? It's an old song. So, yeah, and the cards are like really getting stuck as I'm trying to shuffle them. So, this is about some self-care. Self-care. So someone needs to step out of their comfort zone to make themselves more comfortable. You may not be used to looking after yourself or tending to your own needs because you're tending to everyone else's needs all the time. So yes, these cards are getting stuck. So maybe you feel stuck in that instance where you don't know what to do. So let's get some spiritual advice from the spiritual AF cards. Um, let's see, they're little index cards. They're a little cumbersome to shuffle because the deck is kind of thick and they're so little. But they are shuffling a little bit easier now. So, yes, hopefully take some of this advice and, you know, if it resonates. If it resonates. And maybe you'll feel a little bit better. So, this is just a general message. Take what resonates. And this is for entertainment purposes only. So this will be a short reading. That's a lot. But this one won't go back in. So we will take that one. Then we'll read the bottom of the deck. So let's see. It's quite many cards. So out here looking crazy. So worrying is a negative prayer. Worrying is a negative prayer. For this is someone who's out there worrying. You don't need any kind of angsty, nail-biting bullshit today. If you catch yourself worrying, take a deep breath and ask the universe for what you really want, not what you don't want. The universe always let you change your order. And hell yeah, you want fries with that. Supersize that shit. So I'm trying to bring it back just in case somebody wants to screenshot it. So this is for someone who is a worrier. You need to stop worrying. The universe is taking care of you. So stop trying to skip the fucking struggle. That is funny. Because in the struggle, we learn our lesson. So stop trying to skip the fucking struggle is what you're being guided to do. Keeping it positive won't insulate you from having emotions and needing to evolve. You're not going to spiritual your way out of hitting the next layer of wounds to heal. So many of us make the mistake of thinking we'll arrive and that'll be that with the life lessons and shit. Personal growth is more like peeling an onion than like climbing a mountain. It gets stinkier and stinkier and you cry more and more, but everything gets juicier the deeper you go. The true spiritual badass don't pretend, or excuse me, the true spiritual badasses don't pretend like their onions don't stink. So basically, don't pretend like your shit don't stink, because healing is a ongoing process, and the more deeper you go, the more you heal. And the more flavorful life becomes, because you know onions be flavoring up some shit. So just like the spiral, I'll have one in here, my little thing that I usually wear. Each time you go around, you hit the point over here, it's the same area. You're just healing it. And I did a video about this, healing it in a different aspect, or as a different aspect that you're healing of the same wound or the same trauma. So yes, healing is ever going. And it was like, dang, I just did this stuff. But then if you think and you sit with it and you look deeper within it, you will see that you're actually healing another aspect of it, which I have noticed that over the years. So, next card. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright AF. Shine on. So this is for the people who feel they have haters, or know you actually may actually have haters. They hate you because you love you. And you know what? You continue to keep loving you and doing you. Don't let them stop you. Call bullshit on your bullshit. Want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Spend today holding your sense of deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. So, this is pay attention to your own shortcomings and call bullshit on yourself when you need to. Pay attention to yourself, because remember, none of us are without flaws. That part. Be yourself even if you're crazy. This for me, okay? Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. There will be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remembering who you gotta wake up to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. Check in with that you really care about and make sure you're living up to that, not what all those asses out there might be thinking. So this is basically saying, don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about what they say about you. Be you, because people won't think you weird or crazy or mean or anything, because you know other people are judgmental, but we're trying to get out of that judging state, because as we judge others, that aspect of them that you are judging, you're also judging it within yourself, because you see that part, or you need to look within, even if you think you don't have it, more than likely, because people are mirrors to us, as I saw 717 on the clock. So next card, be unfuckable with. I always get this wrong. I have dyslexia, so I'll be reading words wrong. Be unfuckable, fuckwithable. Be unfuckwithable. Okay, so if you find yourself fucked with, take a moment to reflect on what part of you is out of whack and susceptible to being fuckwithable. Then check that shit with some self-love. When you're filled to the brim with love, nothing anyone says or does bothers you, and no negativity can touch you. You know what makes you a badass, a big old spiritual badass. So remember I said this is probably about excuse me, self-love. So I got that song by Corinne Bailey Rae. Go put your records on and let your hair down. So yes, this is about being one with yourself, loving yourself, sitting with yourself, and loving your own company, enjoying your own company. You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. So you are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone, but still be super picky about every person you let into your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. So yes, even though you have forgiven people, you can still have boundaries with people, or you don't have to talk to them at all. That's your choice. You can forgive them and love them from afar, and forgive them from afar. You don't have to entertain that. And if people, I'm hearing, if people try to enforce themselves or force themselves on you, hold your boundaries. Hold your boundaries. Vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. Know how you can tell you're onto some hardcore personal growth. Your perspective gets bigger and your inner circle gets smaller. It may be that people who want to gossip quit texting when you stop talking shit. If you're busy manifesting your dreams, keeping your side of the street clean, and working on those old gnarly wounds that people want to avoid in themselves, some people are bound to disappear. Be kind to yourself and to others as you grow people and places. As you outgrow people and places. So yes, as you outgrow people and places, as your energy, your vibration rises, and as you heal your wounds, you would notice that people kind of just fall away because they don't understand. what is going on, or you all are not a frequency match anymore. So they kind of just fall away, which is actually a good thing. So bottom of the deck, we'll take this one. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. And that's the last card I'm going to read. You've got that dream, huh? That thing you think maybe could do, but it's maybe too big, maybe too much of a long shot. Maybe you'll look stupid trying to do it. Do it. Seriously, think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid Susan would talk shit about me. Susan talks shit about you anyway. Go do you, then do you bigger. So, right. They're going to talk anyway. So we got naysayers in here, you know, Debbie Downers, and people who are not on your journey. And we do have distractions placed within us to also help us grow. So, you know, you can hold space for those people, and compassion, but don't let them dim your light. Okay, why did these two cards just fall out? Okay, these are the last two cards I'm reading, because they just fell out. They just kind of like fell in my hand as I was trying to get the cards. So grab your own butt, love yourself. So whatever type of butt you have, you're a complete psychopath if you can't see that butts of all kinds are super fucking awesome. Look around at all the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny butts, jiggly butts, orangutan butts, elephant butts. Grab your butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Answer, yes, you are lucky. Very, very lucky. So this is probably for someone that is having some body image issues. Maybe your butt is an ABBL and you're like, what's going on? Because I know right now mine is not. I mean, never really was. And I'm kind of losing weight. So as I lose weight, it's going down. So I might be, you know, I'm part of the collective too. So it might be for me too. Loving, it's its own reward. All right. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in the dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the fuck out of somebody today. Expect nothing in return. So this is how it's talking about giving love freely and effortlessly, regardless of receiving something in return. Because sometimes we give of ourselves, and we don't get anything back. But you have to learn how to be okay with that, because that is how you are learning to give and receive unconditional love. So the more you do it for other people and for yourself, it will come back to you. So that is all I have for this reading. Sorry about my tongue ties. You know, sometimes I have speech issues with the reading, and it is what it is. But guess what? I'm still gonna put this out here because that's what I do. So sending you loving healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself, and remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit, mind, body, and spirit. Have a wonderful day.